What if I told you that you do not need to believe that you can manifest your desires in order to successfully manifest your desires? You literally do not need to believe it first at all. By the end of this video, you are going to have a manifestation system that successfully brings your desires to life with zero belief. We're using neuroscience and we're using manifestation. Today is the day that you are no longer stuck because you think you need to believe it first. My name is Giselle Beaumais. I'm a neuroscience master's grad candidate and a hypnotherapist, and I get to work with women every single day by opening them to an abundance of money by removing the blocks that prevent it. Belief is not a starting point. It really isn't, and it is not necessary. It's nice, but it's not necessary. In fact, you're going to build that belief naturally, easily on its own through consistent action. Action before the belief is the key to manifesting without needing belief in the first place. Here's an example, real life example. When I focused on my YouTube channel, on this same YouTube channel, and growing it, I did not have a belief that it could happen for me quickly. I really didn't. I had the belief that this could be a long, drawn out, gradual process. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter to me whether I believed that it could happen quickly or not. It did not matter. I knew that I did not need to believe that first. I knew that the way that I would build that belief and that confidence were going to come from small actions. So I made growing my YouTube a game, removed the outcome entirely, and I focused on the process. I focused on the journey, because here's the thing, we are not manifesting people, places, or things. We're manifesting experiences, and the experience is happening right now with or without your manifestation. So finding that gratitude and that joy and those wins through your actions in the process is what's going to unfold you into your manifestation, not the belief. And even though I did not have the belief at all that it could happen quickly, it happened quickly. I quickly grew my YouTube account. It continues to grow. My YouTube is monetized. And even though that's amazing, it was the journey that I have enjoyed the most, much more than the end result. The end result just happens to be a perk. I made the journey the experience, and I achieved it without believing it. So what you're going to do for your manifestation is you're going to take the focus off needing to believe it, and you're going to take small actions. What's a small action? Is any common sense action, any action that feels in alignment to your goal. So let's say that for you, it is manifesting $5,000. If that's the case, then what are 3 actions that you could take that would move you to that goal? And get creative with these. None of these actions mean that this is exactly how it's going to happen. We are putting ourselves in the alignment of that frequency of your desire. So we're just taking the actions that make sense towards that goal. It's very, very important though that you take actions that are going to give you evidence. So if you're going to take 3 actions, make at least 2 of them actions that will give you evidence. We don't need belief, we need evidence. Maybe one of those actions is that you call 3 of your potential clients. And maybe you have another action that says, when I call them, I'm going to practice feeling really confident and really aligning to my offer so that they can see how is their perfect solution. The evidence for you at the end of the day is that you did make those 3 calls. So when you have that evidence, you are going to give yourself dopamine in your brain, which means you are going to reward your brain by having accomplished that. You will acknowledge that you did those 3 actions. So you have evidence, you have proof, you have dopamine, and that is what increases motivation. That's what naturally builds confidence. That's what allows you to move forward to your next action. Another example, let's say that you want to leave your 9 to 5. Well, a small action could literally be just doing a project that earns you $50. That $50 is going to give your brain the evidence and the proof that you can earn money, and eventually leave your 9 to 5. That's going to propel you. It's going to create the momentum that makes that manifestation real for you. So we're going for specific goals and specific actions. So if the goal is I want to leave my 9 to 5 to build my own business, I'm going to leave my 9 to 5 by the end of this year so that I can make a fulfilling full-time income doing the thing that I really love. And then a small action for that will give you evidence and it will give you confidence could start by just simply researching what are the ways that you can do this. What are some of the other income generating ideas that you could do that could replace your 9 to 5? That alone is a powerful step that will propel you and create momentum. And you're going to do these actions by pairing them with routine. So if you have a morning coffee, then right after your morning coffee, you're going to start generating the ideas that are going to make this a reality for you. So pair it with what you already do in your routine so that you can create new habits a lot easier. And then you're going to track it. You're going to track your progress. So when I was growing my YouTube account, I was always looking at my analytics. I was tracking my progress. I was thinking about what content is going to resonate with you most. What is it that you need so that I could give that to you so that you can move along in your manifestation journey. And then you add gratitude to that because as you are going through that experience, you become grateful. You start to pinpoint all the things that you're grateful for in this. Like, I was really grateful that I even got to create content. I was very grateful that it was resonating. I was very grateful that I was getting comments from it. And then I'm grateful in general, just for life in general and the various things that are part of my life. That increases your vibrational frequency, which aligns you to the frequency of your desires. Again, with no belief necessary. One of the things that can prevent you from all of this is an overactive nervous system. So we're going to incorporate breath work through this. And every day you'll put a timer for 2 to 3 minutes and you're going to do a simple breath work technique, such as breathing in for 4, holding it for 4, exhaling for 4, holding it for 4, and then continuing that process for 2 to 3 minutes. Breath work is so powerful for regulating your nervous system as you are becoming this new version of you. The truth is, you don't need to believe it first. I have manifested many things without ever believing it. And it happens through taking those aligned actions, providing evidence by doing so, increasing my confidence by doing so. And then naturally, the belief starts to build. The belief is not necessary. You do it through the process that I just taught you, and you will unfold into your manifestations without ever having needed to believe it. Belief is not the starting point. Actions are the starting points. And that's all part of manifestation because you are majestic. You are way more powerful than you realize. I cannot wait for you to realize it.